Well, hello, farming friends, and welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. And as you can see, we are back on the Rockwood map and doing a little bit more forestry work. It's one of those things where we just kind of got into it and continuing on. No chipping tonight, though. I'm going to be working with the buffalo here, trying to get a little logging done. And every time I clear out the road, I seem to knock 5 or 6 more logs into the road. So, but anyways, Recon is on with me tonight, and we're both going to be doing basically the same thing. We're both going to be running a buffalo and trying to get some wood down to the loading zone, so that later on we can get some trucks in here and load up. So, yeah, and I'm dealing with a lot of issues with logs tonight, just bouncing around and not behaving properly. So, we're still playing with the patch to see how things are gonna work with the new update when it comes out. See if Forestry is any better. It comes and goes in spurts, to be honest with you. It's sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's really ugly. This is the second version of this particular video that I've recorded this evening. And primarily because the first one I got so mad I just shut the whole thing off and didn't save. So, see how this tree is doing right now? It's twisting in midair like it's a 20-foot long tree instead of a 5-meter long log, and you just can't control it, and that's what's killing me. And this is why I don't play forestry much, is I have no control over the logs, and it drives me nuts. And I just dropped it. I was trying to loosen up the clamp a little bit to see if maybe that would help. Obviously it didn't. It just made things worse, and it fell out. So, it just, I don't know. There's certain aspects of this that just don't work. And when you get a tree or a log in that acts like a tree, there's not a whole lot you can do with it. It's almost like when you get them in a certain area, they seem to fall and they seem to work fine. But when you get them close to another log, it's like something about the other log affects it in a weird way. I don't know exactly what it is, but anyways. So that's what we're doing tonight, and hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I just had another 20-foot long, 5-meter log.
Do you have the console enabled?
Yeah.
See if it renders in like it didn't get cut properly, maybe? I don't know. I think it's the grid where it actually shows you all the red lines, that type of deal. It'll actually show you how long that log actually is rendering in. Because that is the problem when some things are cut with a chainsaw and other things are cut with a harvester.
One of the biggest things I have issues with is when I go to release my log, and because I'm playing with a gamepad and I hold down and I start to use the joystick to pull down, I either inevitably pull to the left a little bit or the right, and right at the last second it wants to twist and throw the log askew.
I remember them days, buddy. All too well. My biggest issue was holding down that right trigger and moving the head however I needed to, or not pushing down the button right and my camera went all screwy. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I do that. I lift the button before I stop the joystick, and my camera goes awry.
Mm-hmm. Been there, done that many times. Then I said, enough of this.
Yes, yes, we know. And then you went to the wonderful world of joysticks, where trees are greener and life is better.
Hell yeah.
The water is always pure and a perfect 32 degrees for drinking cold water.
I don't know, man. I think I turned the water into Budweiser.
The tea has the
It's
perfect
just that good.
sweetness level.
Oh, God. Start getting into sweet tea, too. I wouldn't praise them if they weren't that good, buddy. That's all I got to say.
Let's see, I just had 2 logs. I didn't even touch them. And right as I got the head over them to start to pick them up, they just rolled on me.
That's them wonderful log physics, man.
Yes. The wonderful world of giant physics.
Oh, no. Yeah, I just had one of your favorite things happen to me.
1 log fall and take out the whole pile?
Oh, no, not that one, though. Log fall.
Oh, that's my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I don't have too much of that happen more.
Alright, I think I'm going to call this a truckload, though it's not a complete load. I don't know, I might get 1 more on there. I'm going to push my luck. Go for 1 more. Where's it going to come from? So we get this one right here. Oops, swing and a miss. See if we can get in right here. Oops. That's not the way to do it. Come on, drop into place. There we go. Alright, so tilt that up, lower it down. Yeah, the one thing I wish, I'm playing with the gamepad, and it would be awesome if you had multiple axes that you could run at one time. But you can't really do that, so you just kind of have to go with what you got. Alright, let's see how I can get out of here easiest. Go forward a little bit. And back up. And get going. Alright, I'm coming out with a load.
I'm following.
Are you coming out? Or are you coming back up?
Coming out.
Sweet. So again, we're on Rockwood. It's a
Acting a little bit better or no?
forestry only map. Yeah, that seemed to go okay. I mean, it's still got some issues. Like I said, you still got logs that they want to twist right when you're trying to twist them left, and you know, a 5-meter log shouldn't do that.
I almost think I can control the full lengthers better than I can the shorter ones.
I don't know.
As stupid as it sounds.
Yeah. So this is the back way down to the equipment storage area. Also where our log rungs are. So I'm hauling these out. A decent load. Not an awesome load, but a decent load. Oh, did I just hit something? I think I clipped the rail there. And Recon's right behind me. And Recon will do this load completely faster than me. Just because it's that much easier for him. Hey, so I'm just going to unload. I'm not going to worry about trying to expand the pile. If you'll do that, because you can do it a lot better than I can.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
So we got quite a bit of lumber down. We've pretty much got one rung almost completely done. To the point where if we put any more wood in it, we're not going to be able to get the wood out. So we're just kind of going with it. That's not good right there. If I can get that out. Here we go. So we're starting a new one. And I did a little bit of stacking on this one to get it started and had a lot of issues. It's sort of where most of my frustration came earlier and why I'm not going to do any this time. So I'm just going to focus on getting these out, getting them into the pile that we already have started, and letting him worry about trying to extend the pile on top of the rungs, because you kind of have to be pretty precise on it because our logs are 5 meters and the width of this thing is like 5.5 or 4.5 or whatever. So you kind of have to be kind of right on it when you're that was weird looking. But anyways, you just kind of have to be right on the ball when you're placing the logs down to make sure that you get them in the right place. So just kind of let him worry about doing the precision work, and I'll do the just nasty stacking. That's the way my logs go down. Nasty. See, that one didn't quite go where I wanted it to go. Ooh, I got 2 at a time. That was ugly. And that didn't work. There we go. That's not good. Ay, ay, ay. Now I got a problem here. Got to deal with. Easier just to drop it on the ground and get it off the ground than it is to try and get it when it's sitting up on the back of the trailer there. There we go. Spin that around. You almost done?
Almost. Like you were talking about there, the twisting happened to me and they're not working out, but we're making it.
That was silly. Not even worth my time that time. Come on, twist right. So it's acting almost like my head's not closing half the time. I'm hitting the button and it doesn't seem like it's responding sometime. No! Dadgummit. Just had another one just fall out.
Thank you, Giants.
Yeah, come on ahead. See if I can figure out how to get that one log up. Get that. Scoot it over a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, he didn't beat me too bad. Though in the time it takes me to do one load, he usually gets like 2 or 3 done. Well, it's just kind of pathetic, but it happens. Alright, so back up to the logging area we go. Yeah, I gotta figure a better place to put my push to talk button when we're doing this stuff, because you know, I'm using the console, or I'm using the controller to do the game, but the push to talk is on my mouse, so you know, I gotta take my hand off the controller to talk.
Let's just put it to like the select button or something.
No, because I don't want to get rid of the select button, because I use the select button all the time.
Oh.
I tried to put it on the center PlayStation key, and that didn't work.
What about push down on a stick? Does that have a function?
Yeah. One of them is in cab, and the other one is brings up your menu, or your whatever it is.
That's quite a dicker situation you got
Yeah,
there,
it brings
pal.
up the. I guess I could put it on my right thumb. I gotta figure it out. The problem is I hate.
Click and TeamSpeak, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to step on you when I'm talking about something like completely obscure.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, like I just kind of ramble on about technical stuff and things that are happening on my screen that people on your screen aren't going to see.
Go ahead. You just talked right over what I was talking about when you mentioned that.
Oh, thanks. Make me feel bad.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm the same way. I refrain from saying anything to you because I don't want to bother you, because I know you're talking about probably a lot more important stuff than I am. So, no. Just hook it up. That way it's easy to talk to me, and we'll make better video like that, I'm sure. You're just a push away. Like I've got you on my thumb button on my joystick, so it's easy for me to really talk. It's just hard for me to remember to push the button because I'm so used to voice activation.
Oh. Yeah, the video that I put up tonight for tomorrow, that's going to be the good video, the one where you're standing in midair.
Oh, the yeah, where I was cutting that tree down for Landy.
Yeah, the one where you're standing on front of the processor clipping the tree.
That was sick. I want to see that one. Just don't let OSHA get a hold of it.
Yeah, that closed us down.
For sure.
Yeah, behave.
Like I've always said, safety third.
That wasn't the log I was trying to push in. No, well, I'm not going to worry about it. If it falls out, it falls out, right? That almost worked the way I wanted it to. Because I knew it was going to pop out. It's just a little too high on the cage. There it goes. Haha, I win. No, no, no. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons. My brain has to work too hard to do the forestry stuff. It's all these button combinations. Trying to get a log to actually get up into the grip of this thing, which it's not now. Stupid thing. Oh, just not cooperating. Get in here. Look at him. He's got a full load. Seriously, dude, you're making me look bad.
I'll slow down.
Please, tie one hand behind your back, please.
That's kind of the way you're playing.
Man, you're making me feel bad.
Now.
Oh, come on. Psst. One twig out of that whole pile. This is not my finest hour on this. I keep forgetting to pull the right boom in. I know what to do, it's just not registering in my head today. Come on. Really don't want all this small stuff. Come on, fall down. There we go. I really don't want that twig in there, but it kind of went in there. Need to get more into that pile of wood there than I've been into. I'm just not quite in the right place to reach it though. See if we can get closer to some good wood. Yeah. Tell you what, we'll back up just a little bit here. Should be able to get into that stack now. Get some good wood out of it. Couple of decent logs. Don't fall out on me. This is what I hate. It's like right as I get them there, they want to twist up and fly all over the place and not stay in the right spot. How's it going on your end?
Just foobar.
Are things bouncing all over the place for you?
How many times was I able to load a truck and everything else before you had one loaded?
Like 2 times?
That's what I'm saying. I think you passed on the bad luck to me with the logs frickin' acting all screwy. You still having it?
Yeah.
A little bit or a lot?
A little bit. Not nearly as bad as it was.
I mean, then I get solid logs like I just got. Nice double. No twisting, no goofing around. Everything that I'm doing is just fine, but then other logs, well, now it's starting to screw up. Starting to do the old twisties.
Alright, I think I'm going to call that a load. Ooh. Gotta push that head out a little bit more. Now pull it in. And that'll help keep everything sort of in place. Alright, I'm coming out.
I'm coming up. Let me know how your frame rate is when you start to unload. Like if you lose frame rate or if your camera starts to jiggle a little bit, like it's a little bit harder to operate. Because I think we might be at our wit's end on the amount of logs in one area. Because my logs really started to twist and everything else, and that happens when, you know, there's too many objects in one area. That's always happened. But I'm glad they've changed it to a lot more.
Alright.
Just let me know what you see, how it feels.
Alright. I'll do that for you. Hey, so on a completely different subject, how'd you like that T800 in Euro Truck? The
Still
one
haven't
with the...
downloaded it.
Oh, you hadn't gotten it yet?
No, because I didn't see the tri-axle or the tag axle. I couldn't find that one.
Yeah, it's it only works with two body styles. It doesn't work with the sleeper cabs. It just works with the regular body or the small day cab.
Good to know.
It's pretty good though. The only problem is like I took a 70 ton. I took a 70 ton load today and using the yeah, I need to get the 18 speed transmission.
13 wasn't enough.
Yeah, I just felt like I was always looking for a gear. Especially climbing hills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like the camera on the side of this Buffalo, but it's so much of the time I feel like I'm looking at the moon because I only have, you know, because I can only control one axis at a time. I have to raise the arm way up in the air and then boom down a little bit, and I'm looking at the sky so much.
Singing a sad, sad tune to me, buddy.
Yeah, I know, you have to deal with that so much playing with joysticks.
There's only one solution I know. Honestly, I never even played with a Buffalo. I never played with a Buffalo or the Scorpion before I got them. In all my old videos, I freaking would cut them down by hand, and I'd grab like the old Lieber, and that's exactly how I would do it. I wouldn't even mess with these.
I'd use the Scorpion to drop trees because I'm pretty good with it, but the Buffalo I'd steer clear of. If I couldn't pick it up with the Lieber, I was like,
One of my best videos was the day I bought my joysticks. The actual video I made was with the controller, and that same day I freaking bought the joysticks because it was just so bad. And that's my video that when you type in freaking Farming Sim 2013 mod on Google, it's the fourth icon or link, whatever you want to call it. And it's got the best amount of views. That and the Bills Team X one.
ooh, that was interesting. That was interesting. I just had a log in the stack just spin around. It's still spinning. It's still spinning. It's weird.
Yeah. How's everything down there? Is it handling just?
Yeah, my frame rate and everything's fine.
And my frame rate doesn't drop. Things just get a little bit fuzzy and kind of like a weird vibration on the screen almost. But then when I look straight back, it's fine.
Yay! I knew that was coming though. 3 logs. That doesn't work. Not in this game. Though that one log down there just spinning around is cracking me up. Where'd that come from? There it goes again. Dude, you gotta watch this video when I post it. It's hilarious. This one log. It's like it's got a pin through the center of it, and it just keeps flipping over.
What is it, on the stack or what?
Yeah, it's in the stack. Dude, it's wonkers. It's weird. Don't fall off this deck. See if I can get it and fix it. Why is that thing doing that to me? I mean, I'm not even moving the jaws, and it's falling out of them.
Truck coming out.
That was a quick load.
Don't jinx me.
Alright guys, so what we'll do is I'll finish unloading this trailer and we'll wrap this up, because it's about, I gotta take it in spurts with this, because it'll get the best of me after a while. And we've had pretty decent luck this run, so I'm not going to push it with more than 1 or 2 trailers. I can definitely see a set of joysticks is going to have to be in my future if I do any more logging, because this just is slow and painful. But they got to fix this physics on this stuff a little bit more. It's just not quite there. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys will leave me some comments, your thoughts on all the forestry. And if you want to see more forestry, you gotta let me know, because it's not something I do normally, but it's something I could do more of with Recon. If y'all want me to, you just have to tell me though. I don't know if you guys are all into ag, because nobody really, like Landy's people seem to talk to him a lot about wanting forestry, and Recon's people know him for forestry. I pretty much have always done ag, and you guys have always been pretty cool, never really said anything about forestry. The limited amount we've done has just been basically cutting some trees down. So if you want to see more of it, you got to let me know, because otherwise I'll just assume you don't want to see forestry and you just want to see agricultural stuff, and that's what I'll stick with. Otherwise, it's not gonna go good at all. See if I can get it out here real quick before it falls out. Anyways, but that's kind of the thing. If that's something though that you guys want to see more of, let me know. I know these are multiplayer, and I tend to not, I talk to you guys a lot, not to Recon as much, because I'm trying to tell you guys what's happening here on screen. I
was just telling the viewers, I wish there was a tonk every time the logs would hit each other, and a clank every time the frickin' claw collided. Would really make a little bit more to the game,
Yeah, it definitely needs more mechanical sounds to it. When you're running the hydraulics, it needs to be noisier. There needs to be more of a clank, like a chain clank. Dude, watch right about where my claw is and see if you see this log spin around every once in a while. It's right here where my claw is sitting at right now. It just, every so often, it'll just flip around and spin. It just did it. Alright guys, so thanks again for watching. As always, appreciate it, and any kind of comments you have, please go ahead and put those up, and I'll be happy
like
to
it
answer
spins
them.
in place or what?
Anyways, go ahead and like the video, and I'll get back to your comments whenever you make them. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do a new video each and every day, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow for another Farm Sim video. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something, and we'll have a good time doing it. Anyways, unless it's more of this, then I might get frustrated and kill myself. But anyways, just kidding. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.